How's it going, boys? This is Grant from Lucky Stock Games. I'm bringing you another GM mode commentary video. There's some stuff that's going on in the NHL that I kind of wanted to take a peek at. Because we're at the trade deadline. I do really want to win the cup this year. Or really try to. But there's a few things I wanted to check up on. The more I've played, the more I realized how unrealistic maybe trading for Robin Lehner actually was. So we're going to go check it out. So if you don't remember, we traded Hiller away, which was our starting goalie, for Robin Lehner and a second. So we will go to transaction news and look at what is it? Trades and picks, okay? And we will look at the Ottawa Senators. So Ottawa ended up trading away Jonas Hiller for a second round pick. So they got a second back. They got a third round pick. And this Halverson guy, who's only a 73 overall. So, I don't, because they traded away the freaking top goaltender for, the goaltender that they were going to have. They traded him away just for draft picks and a player who, I already checked, he only has 2.5 star gold potential. So, it's really not that much either. So, I don't know, I was kind of trying to figure out, what are, the Ottawa Senators doing? Are they a rebuilding team? Are they trying to trade away guys? Because I did pick up Lehner. And then I looked over here, and yeah, so Ottawa is the bottom of the league. So maybe trading away Hiller is maybe helping them to lose. Maybe picking up their goalie, because I'd imagine that Hiller is a better goalie than Lehner. Well, he is. So yeah, I don't really know if that's something they decided to go on to rebuild. I don't know. So maybe there's just mismanagement of the team. But if you look at here, we are top of the Pacific Division. We are second in the West and tied for second in the whole NHL, only behind Minnesota. And this year I really wanted to make that cup. So I already done a little bit of scouting in the last video, seeing who players we could pick up. And one of those players is Joe Thornton. I know he's expensive, and I know he's declining, obviously, but did I pass him already? Oh, this is St. Louis. San Jose. Okay. So we'll go down to Joe Thornton. And they do want to give him up, okay? So that's something I really looked for when I was doing this. The stats I'm really looking for are his offensive awareness, because he's a 91 overall, so that's really good. His shooting, it's all pretty good, except his wrist shot accuracy. And his poise is 85. So that's something I really focused on, was his poise, because we do want to pick him up for the playoffs. And this year, he has 69 points in 59 games played. So he's still playing absolutely phenomenally. Flawlessly or phenomenally? I don't know. But he is also plus 21. So he's got really good defensive stats, even though his defensive awareness isn't the greatest. But it might just be the lines that he's on. So picking up Joe Thornton, I think, would be a perfect idea. If he does retire and we don't win the cup, I'd be a little disappointed. But look at the trade value right there. So that's not a lot of trade value. We got players that we can, we've got a bunch of players who are almost the same thing. So for example, I was thinking of getting rid of Backlund. And you guys are probably like, oh my God, Calgary Flames, Backlund, how could you? To me, Backlund would be an 85 overall at least, if it wasn't for that bad physical skills. And I agree, trading away Backlund is something that I don't want to do, but currently he's playing on a fourth line, which I think he's too good to be playing on the fourth line. And plus, San Jose wants him. So, to me, this isn't that bad of an idea. We can get rid of Backlund, pick up Joe Thornton, and because the trade value is so close, so maybe we'll give him a third or another little prospect or something not so major. So they do want to get rid of him, even though he's playing really well, and he can play well on our team. So he'd be on the second line for sure. That's the line I'd want him to play on. Would be our second. I'd put Setaguchi down. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Klimchuk yet, because he's technically not playoff ready, but I don't know. It's still up in the air with me. So we could do this Backlund, and this is what we're losing. His defensive stats are pretty much the same as everybody else's on the team. His physical stats are lower than Joe Colburn. And for the bottom six, I'd want a player with pretty good physical stats. So that's why I picked Joe Colburn. The shooting's pretty close. The sense is pretty close. I'll show you actually. I'll bring up I'll bring up Colburn because I could get rid of Sitaguchi, but Sitaguchi has like a lot more trade value than Joe Thornton, and then I'd pick up like Joe Thornton on like a third. Instead, I can give a Backlund who isn't that. He doesn't really stand out on our team, and he's also a two-way forward. So get rid of him, and then compare him to Joe Colburn. So offensive awareness on Joe Colburn is a little bit less. The shooting has some high points and low points with that 89 though. Defensive awareness is pretty close, but the physical skills is a heck of a lot higher than Backlund's. So that's why I think I'm going to go with Joe Colburn instead. And plus the trade value is a little bit higher. And he is a little bit more expensive. But hey, who cares? So we get rid of Backlund. Joe Thornton, how many years does he have left? 2. So that's a lot of... that's a lot to me. 2 years at $6 million. But are we really going to have anybody who's going to need to be signed? Like these guys, max is going to be probably nothing. Reinhardt, Knight, like these guys all depth. Klimchuk might get something, but not a whole lot. Kruger, okay, Bergenheim maybe. So Bergenheim and Kruger, and goalies. Let's check out goalies. None. So that's it. Bergenheim and Kruger. That is the only guys we're going to have to sign. And then what else? Sentiment. What about Kopitar? When's their contract expired? Kopitar. Okay, so I got next year with Kopitar, and I believe Seabrook, I signed them for the same thing. So we shouldn't have an issue with cap. So this is getting us that veteran on our second line. Should help with our point production. And I was also thinking, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And a lot of the teams I looked at, here, I'll show you guys before I actually make that trade. The teams that we would be fighting against. So for example, if we made this deal, okay, we're fighting San Jose and Edmonton, who they both don't have a pretty good goal. They don't have a good goalie. Arizona probably won't catch up. Minnesota might. Chicago has Corey Crawford, and St. Louis, I don't really know who they have. Halak? Is it Halak? No. I don't know. Jake Allen? No. Tampa Bay, so the East is what I'm focusing on. So Tampa Bay has Ben Bishop. Toronto has 2 goalies in Reimer and Bernier, and Montreal has Price. Pittsburgh has Fleury. I don't know about Philly and New York. So when I look at this, I see teams that I only need to worry about the Eastern Conference when it comes to goal scoring, and that's going to be the Cup Finals. So that's going to be really important. This, like, if I do make this trade for Joe Thornton, if he retires, all I lost is really Backlund. And Backlund for Joe Thornton, even though I could have a few more years with Backlund, I'll show you. We have players like, who's ready to come up almost? Bennett is ready to come up. He's an 81, so he might be ready for next year. As well as Poirier. Besides that, not really a whole lot. So I'll go back to... I'll try to make this deal go through, because to me it makes sense. We have some players who are ready to come up next year. And this year, we can really go for that cup without really giving away too much. So they do want Backlund, so I'm going to actually offer them 2/5 because they do want to get rid of Thornton and they do want Backlund. The value's too far off. So a 5th. I don't have a third. I don't have a third for next year either. A 5th and 2/4. I would be okay with doing that. And we got it. So we gave away Backlund and a few crappy draft picks for Joe Thornton, who's going to actually really help our team. I think that's a good idea. So edit the lines. Centerman, Thornton. Okay, we're going to put him on the second line. Help out Monahan and Palat get some goals. Setaguchi, I thought about putting here, and Bergenheim, because Bergenheim might retire this year. Good defensive stats. Same with Setaguchi, but Setaguchi is also a sniper as well. We'll try this out. If I need to do that, or if I just need to take Klimchuk off altogether, I'll do it. So we can do that. Defense, not going to touch Berchi. So Setaguchi is going to be Joe Thornton. Kopitar Gaudreau. Yeah, we'll get the snipers on that. Penalty kill. How was his penalty kill, Joe Thornton's? Joe Thornton's penalty. Yeah, he's not that strong defensively. So we can keep him off the penalty kill. 4-on-4, Kopitar, Gaudreau, Monahan, Palat. Kruger? Or do I want to put Thornton? We can try Thornton. Extra attacker, okay. Goalies, okay. And shootout. Good. I picked up Joe Thornton. He'll hopefully make a contribution to the team. Hopefully he can help us get through the rounds. But now we're going to start the actual simulation. We're not going to make any trades during the deadline. We're just going to go to the end of the season right now. Gone up. Okay. So, yeah. Picked up Joe Thornton. If he does retire, then we only lost Backlund. And Backlund can be replaced with maybe like Bennett or Poirier next season. So, Kruger's been injured with a sore knee. He'd put in... I knew assistant coach replace player because I think... what's his name would go in? Either Boma, and I think Chasson's up. I think. But yeah, so we lost Backlund, but it makes room for either Poirier or Bennett next year. So I don't really have an issue with that. And if Bergenheim does retire, then I guess the other one can come up. We have enough room on this team. We're going to continue. We're not going to do anything with the trade deadline. We're just going to skip it. Don't need to make any more trades. I think the team that we have is a team that we'll need stepping forward. I could have got rid of... So I guess if I would have got rid of Setaguchi... if I got rid of Setaguchi for him, I'd pick up Joe Thornton for Setaguchi, and I feel like that's losing more than just getting rid of Backlund. Because Setaguchi is that sniper that if somebody on the top 6 gets injured, I can put him in. Airlines Bennett, we lost 3 in a row there. Holy crap. Okay, Chasson. I'll put on Kruger for all the lines. Chasson's a right winger? Yes, he is. Yeah, so Bowman and Chasson are over there. We'll make sure I think he's on the penalty kill. Kruger, yeah, he was. Okay, so that's fine. So we lost 3 in a row, so at least come on. Beat Arizona. Come on. They don't have that good of a record. With 4-game losing streak. Come on. We can beat Edmonton. We need to beat Edmonton, actually. Okay, good. So we beat Edmonton. We're beating the teams that are close to us. I don't remember what it was last week. I don't know. So Anaheim, I don't think they're close to a playoff spot. But all the points matter at this point. We could go for the Presidents, but we don't really have to. Joe Thornton, 55 assists. That is so good for Joe Thornton. The only thing I was worried about is putting Thornton and Platt together because they're both playmakers. Joe Thornton's been with broken nose. He'll put Chasson though. Don't Chasson though. You know what? I'm gonna put Setaguchi back. That's what I'm gonna do because he's top 6. So that's what I'm gonna do. Edit lines. Chasson. We're going to put Setaguchi here. Now we can put it into Chasson. And put a Bergenheim. Yeah, let's do that one. So we'll go over a little bit longer. I think it's just a month and a couple weeks left. 2 weeks, I think. I don't know. Not a month. I mean like about 3 weeks. We're gonna finish off this month, and then it's only half a month from now. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, 2 wins. So that's really important. It's really good that we get those wins. We got only 21 losses of the season. Oh wow, he's back a lot earlier than I thought he would be. Okay, so Setaguchi, put him down. Okay. Actually, wait, do I have to do this with Setaguchi? Yeah, I think so. So we'll place on all lines, so he should be on the power play. Good. Penalty kill. Okay, good. Chasson, you're going to be scratched. Okay. Bergenheim, Setaguchi needs to go here. Left wing, Setaguchi's right wing. Okay, there he is. And then switch with Bergenheim. So we'll see how Klimchuk's doing right now. If he's playing bad, we can take him out. 14 games, only 3 points. So he's a -3. That's a little nerve-wracking. I truthfully don't believe he's ready yet. Maybe I should take him off. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know. We're still winning games, though, so that's what we need. Maybe in the playoffs, if something happens that we need to be a little bit better defensively, then we can do it. Then we can trade him or change it. I mean, send him down. So I tried to say. Forwards, okay, in the WHL. There's a lot of top 10s. We're not drafting any top 10s. There's no way in heck. We could lose every single game now and we wouldn't even make it, though. We'll do this for a month. It's good to me. Okay, let's finish off this month, see what we're doing going into the final weeks of the playoffs. Come on, beat Dallas. We can beat Dallas. Can't we beat Dallas? Okay, I think we're on a 2-game losing streak. Nothing to worry about that yet, though. Confident Leonard has 37 out of 41 wins. So I feel like I should just freaking take Ramo out. Because Ramo would have only won max 4 games. It's not really good. I wonder what's going to happen to Ramo next season when hopefully maybe Tremblay will be ready. Who knows? Might trade away Ramo to a team who needs him. Okay, we've lost a lot this month. Okay. So we're at the first. Okay, team standings. Okay. So we are still first in our division, only by 1 point though to Edmonton. But from there, like Anaheim is 4th and they can't catch us. And we are 9 points away from first in the NHL. And we're about 5th. So I guess we lost a little bit though. We started to trail off. We'll see how that... I wonder if that deal was actually a good idea. Quickly check the contracts. I think Joe Thornton had 69 points when he got here. 55 assists. So he's got 5 points in like 20. Uh-oh. Maybe that wasn't that good of a deal. But it's not over yet. We still got a few weeks left. Okay, well, you know what? We're doing good. We'll just keep it going. We got 24 losses. Okay, we got to keep winning these games, though. Colorado, we need to beat. Okay, we don't beat. Chicago, can we beat them? Come on, let's beat them. No, can't beat them. Come on, let's beat Minnesota. Help get a little bit of points on them. Okay, good. So we beat Minnesota. So that's a team that we're waiting. Oh, that's very first in the NHL. So that's a good sign. Let's beat Dallas. Come on, let's beat Dallas. They don't have that good of a record. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for that win. Okay, we're facing Anaheim and LA. Okay, I'm going to take a quick drink of water. I'll get back to it. There we go. All right. I'm back. Come on, beat LA. Lost. Okay, I feel like we're losing. I feel like we need to take Klimchuk out. That's how I feel. He's not getting it done. He's not. Okay, this is our last game, though. So we'll sim this game. But I don't think we should play Klimchuk for the playoff because he also only has a 65 overall for his poise. So that's not good. How do we do? 99 points. 1, 2, 3. We're 4th in the NHL. That's a really good thing to do. Really good thing to be, I mean. It's really good. Ottawa's down though. Okay. Other teams. We have Ottawa's pick, so it's actually going to be a really good second round draft pick. Okay. So, see if anybody has points in hand. It's possible. Okay, so no, actually they don't. That was the last day. So, continue. Okay, so we were playing the Winnipeg Jets. Back in October when I told you I was expecting 36 wins, I wouldn't have guessed that he'd pull off 45. That's amazing work and you really raised the profile of the Calgary Flames. Good job. Okay, so we're playing the Winnipeg Jets. That is kind of exciting, actually. So we'll check out to see how everything's going. Roster moves. I don't think I trust Klimchuk, though. I really don't. Yeah, I don't think I should, realistically. McBain, Klimchuk. 5 points in 26 games. He's a -5. His poise is, though. Defensive awareness isn't strong. You know what? I gave him a few games, so he should bump up for next year. But I'm going to send him into the minors. Maybe I can bring him up if there's an injury. But you know what? I feel like this is what I should do. Okay, and here I could put in... how's Shason playing? He's 5 games played. Okay. I think I'd more trust Boma, though, surprisingly enough. How many points? Yeah. He's got 11 points. And he's a +10. So, you know what? He's a solid player, though. Boma, Play him on his wing. Arnold, Colburn. Okay, good. Bogenheim, Kruger, Setaguchi. So we got some depth goal scoring here. We can mix it up. That's what's good about this team. If we get into trouble, we can mix it up. Maybe split Gaudreau and Belchi. You know, they've had really good seasons. Palat has, Monahan has, Joel Thornton, we will see. Setaguchi, Kruger, and Bogenheim is a solid third line. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, I'll check the stats of the season, though. See how good we actually did. Go back. Okay, let's go to Stats Central. Let's check out the team standings first. Okay, so we're 5th in the NHL, which is it's a good sign. I'm happy with it for sure. Goals for, okay, goals for per game, 18th, not bad. Goals against, so that's really good. We're a very good defensive team. Power play percentage is 15th, but we, I guess we're top. Well, though, you know what? That's a pretty good power play though. Penalty kill is pretty good as well. Goals for, okay. So away record isn't the greatest, but our home record's looking pretty good actually. We'll check out the player stats for the season. See how everybody did, and if what I was expecting to happen actually happened. I hope so. That's hopefully what I was anticipating. Hopefully Belchi, Gaudreau, and Kopitar are close to 70 points though. Alright, so okay, Joel Thornton, but he had a lot of those points. Most of those points were on actually pretty much all of them were on the San Jose Sharks. Games played 79, so that means I think we got him at 52, so he's played 37 games I think with us. 37 games, and he picked up 21 points. So you know what, that's not really that bad. Kopitar hit 74 points, so that's good. That's what I want out of him. Johnny Gaudreau didn't actually play as well as I hoped he would. Sorry, I'll go to forwards. Andre Palat, Belchi was way down though. Like those, like for me, like these are like, I guess second line numbers. Kopitar was good, but Gaudreau and Belchi are still gonna get better. They're still young. They still got another year, at least 1 year of developing. Monahan, it's not that great of a season. I wouldn't say. Setaguchi. So since Joel Thornton's got here, he has almost as many points with us as Setaguchi did, but all season. So maybe he did actually help us. Setaguchi. Okay, Bogenheim, Kruger, Arnold, Colburn, Boma. Heatley, I don't even know if he played with us. Boma, yeah, okay. Klimchuk, Shason, okay. So defense. TJ Prody played really well for us. Cody Ceci, I hope he gets another jump. If he doesn't, you know, it's still good top 4. Mark Giordano, 34 points, and he's 34 years old. That's pretty neat. Seabrook, okay. Yeah, played pretty well, plus minus. So Witherspoon, he could have had more points, but you know what? He's a plus 10, so I'm not going to complain about that. Goalies, goals against average of 2.22. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess it's not right. I guess no, but I'm gonna turn off goalie automated goal assistant coach. Not do change goalies. Can't even talk, but it's okay. Because KVMO didn't have a good season. He only played 16 games. He lost 4. He won 4, lost 7, and lost twice in overtime. Save percentage sucks. Leno has a pretty good one though. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that right now. We'll check the player stats of the season for the actual entire NHL. Nobody on our team is going to be on though. I highly doubt. Come on, load. And then I'll show you the Winnipeg Jets, and then that'll be it for the video. So the whole NHL. So for forwards, these are your top point guys. Stamkos, Tavares, Crosby, Ovechkin. Okay, Jonathan Drouin's up there, so realistically there's nothing that... Still all the same players that's in the NHL now, pretty much. Defense, top points, okay. Carlson, Subban, Murphy, Ryan Murphy. Oh wow, that's good. Chris Letang with his very interesting looking hair. Not to judge. Goalies, okay. These are the top goalies. Games played, okay. Leno played the most. Goals against. Okay, this is something that should be good. So Leno's 4th top goals against. Wins. Leno's first, okay. Save percentage. He's not first, but he's played all games. Okay, let's see how good Leno actually was. Whatever. It's good. Coaching options though. We will. Oh, not edit lines. Sorry. I don't know why I plus B. I meant to click. I saw edit lines and I thought I was going to edit lines, but no, I'm going to look at these lines. Winnipeg Jets. Okay, so they have Connor McDavid. Holy crap. But they got Blake Wheeler and Andrew Ladd, which are both power forwards, but Connor McDavid is an 88 playmaker, so that's actually a really good first line. I think ours is better, though, truthfully, because we do have Kopitar, who's a little better than McDavid right now. We got Gaudreau, who is a sniper, but he is an 87 with Ladd, but Baertschi's an 85. But still, I think we might have the upper hand now. We might. Evander Kane, 87. Scheifele is an 87, and Eller is an 83. Scheifele and Kane are both really good for the second line. We've got a center playmaker with Eller's actually a playmaker as well, but Eller's would be better on the third line. And we got Monahan and Palat there with Joel Thornton there as well. So I think our second line might be a little better as well. I think their team would be better if they put Kane on the first line and Ladd on the second, but they don't have another sniper. I know. So Gagliotti, okay. They got Brian Little, who's really good though. On the third line, who do we have? We have Joe Colborne, who's an 83 or 84. So the center is better than us there. Frolik is Setaguchi, so whatever 2A forward sniper, whatever you want to say is better. But we also have Kruger. No, Kruger's our second liner. Our third line centerman, I mean. And Bergenheim is better than Gagliotti. So I think our third line might take it. Brian Little is really good though. And our fourth line is definitely better than theirs. We have Colburn. Who else? Colburn. I think I put Chason in. No, Boma in. And Colburn. No. What is it? Boma, Colburn, and Arnold. That's it for sure. Defense. Okay, so I got Bogosian and Bufflin. Bogosian's pretty much there with Brody. And Byflugen's a little less than... Byflugen is a little bit less than Seabrook. Ellaby and Truba. We have CC. Don't even remember the team. And Giordano. So our defense is definitely better than theirs. And let's check out their goaltending. Pavlik and Comrie. So whatever goalie they put in is pretty much even. And we'll compare that to the Calgary Flames. So we got Ramo and Leno. I'm actually going to make that change right now to make sure. Offense looks like that. So I think we do have a upper hand here in our depth goal scoring, I'd say. Defense is better for sure. But I'm not going to underestimate them yet. They are a good team. They could be a lot better than they are. But I'm going to make those changes right now. I'm going to actually stop the video here. I'm going to make the changes to Ramo and who else? And turn off that goalie. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I don't really need to film that though. But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys liked it. And I hope you guys stay tuned for more. And I will see you in the first round of the playoffs. See you later, boys.